Yay. All right. And we'll do another screenshot after he does this unveiling for you all. He just came back from the. Ooh, we need a theme song for you, baby. Dun, dun, dun. Hold on, we got a good thing. You put your glasses back on accident. All right, here's the screenshot for this episode. 1, 2, 3. Let me not cut my head off. Do it again. 1, 2, cheese. Okay, great.
Marriage go around.
Sir, I know you're excited.
You said theme song.
I know you're excited.
You said theme song.
Here's the thumbnail for this week's episode. I know you're excited about the screen. What am I saying? The theme song. I'm excited. Let me gather my thoughts. Deep breath.
Are they gathered?
Censor myself.
You got them?
Deep breath.
Where they at?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Marriage Go Round podcast. This is episode number 79. We're almost to episode 80. What should we do for episode 80? I don't know. But today we're going to have a good time.
You should have 79. I think this is 80.
You said that last week. So I went back
wait, because we didn't do last week.
And last week you were saying, isn't this going to be 80? And I was like, no, it's going to be 79.
Got it.
So next week is 80. Today is 79. And we missed you last week. We missed you. We weren't feeling well. And we had auditions. And when I say we, I mean separately. Anyways, come on in. Let's shout out people who were in here before we created this link, or as soon as we created this link. Let's see. The first person in here was Jordan Taylor. He says, this marriage go round is going to be lots of fun, bringing everyone together as we all have a great time expressing our love life to others. So in hopes we can better our relationship and keep us motive. Thank you, Jordan Taylor.
Thanks, Jordan Taylor, for all of the love you always show everywhere. I, for one, appreciate it.
I, for two, appreciate it. Thank you. Latasha Luxuries was next.
You don't hear a lot of people say I, for two.
I, for two. I think I made that up.
I like it. You should start that. That's pretty good.
Starting today. I, for two, appreciate you. Marriage Go Round is
I like that.
Thank you, baby.
I, for two.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, I, for one. But somebody got to say I, for one for you to say I, for two. And that's the thing. But if I'm around, I'll give it to you.
And then I will follow up.
I'll be in a separate conversation. I, for one, agree.
I, for two, agree too. I, for two, agree also. I don't want to say two twice.
We weren't even talking, bro. Yeah, but I was trying to set her up for something.
Thank you. You're good for the setups for the alley-oops.
I mean, Allie, and people don't be appreciated. I appreciate that you appreciate it.
I appreciate everything about you, baby.
I, too, appreciate it.
I, for two.
I, for two, appreciate it. See,
you almost got it.
It's your time. Yeah.
Keena King is in here. She says, we ready. Hashtag Team Tanjareen. Hashtag Team Reen. What I love about Keena King is she has never faltered from this comment. She has not once added Team CT.
No.
Or Team CT all day.
Never.
She keeps it Team Tanjareen and Team Reen. Kind of the way Cobra Tay does when he comes in. He keeps it Team CT all day. A blessing where I can be or a blessing wherever I go. But he never once
That's my guy.
says Team Tanjareen on his.
My guy.
She's my girl.
You know what's crazy is
crazy?
She says, she's like, it is crazy because I followed you first, CT.
And then she realized where home was. And I love her for that.
It's a cold game.
Byron Weeks says, hey guys, can I come on and talk? Well, of course you can. And let me explain the show. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a relationship podcast. We are a real life married couple, hosts Tanjareen and CT. Is that the M for married?
Yeah.
M for married. And it is a live podcast where you can actually click the link and be a part of the show. If you have a question about relationships or you want to give advice about relationships, click the link above, below, or beside the video you're watching on Facebook or YouTube. And come on in, Jarrell.
Nice hat.
Weeks. Thank you, baby. This is
also a nice rack.
Is this my rack?
Yeah.
Thank you, baby. My front porch. This is a hat that you can get on your website, Raised by 90s R&B.
Thank you.
Thought I'd shout you out today. Marriage Go Round, Tanjareen and CT doing the damn thing. Okay, Isaac changed up the song for us. Appreciate that. Autumn Reed says, let me see if I can click on it. All right. Maybe it doesn't want me to click on Autumn Reed. What do I have to do?
It always wants you to click on Autumn Reed.
I know, we love Autumn Reed. It says, imagine training to be a professional dancer and your first job is a Nelly video. When it premieres, you gather the family to proudly watch as Nelly slides a credit card between your cheeks. Let's go, MGR! That's funny.
Yo, also,
that's very funny.
It's hilarious. Random shout out to Autumn Reed's mother, who underwent her last treatment.
Oh, yeah.
And she is on the straight and narrow. You understand?
Yay.
Congratulations.
Survivors, recovery. Love to hear it. Eric Leggett is in here. Cobra Tay throwing up the marriage go round. Guy Tripp says, woohoo. Domingo is his government name. And I'm going to have to clean this screen off. Your Team Reen.
Might as well do it now.
That's Green Ranger. Thank you. I thought I should probably spray it.
Oh.
What's up, Eddie Mack? You're great, Tanj, but Team CT all day.
All day.
Thank you, Isaac, because
All day.
I needed you to separate us.
Hey, listen, I only got
But
3 people on here. You
That's
gotta
not
let me
true.
you gotta let me have my people to love me.
Cali Grown says, yeah, I don't think that's an M you want to use outside.
It's definitely not him.
Cali Grown, you from
that.
California, so you already know.
Is that better? Is that something as well?
That is actually absolutely something.
That's something?
Yes. There's not a lot of things you can do with your fingers in California that haven't already been claimed for a gang.
What if you do that?
Then
how's this a W, but it's not an M?
You know what? You might be able to do that M in Detroit.
But not out here? That's somebody got that too?
I think they have everything. Cali Grown will let us know.
Does anybody have this?
Ashley White.
Anybody got that?
The wave? Yeah, you can do the wave, baby.
Okay.
You safe with the wave. They might question you in your hoodness. Love you. Thank you. Hey, what's up, Mohawk?
Everybody about to bother me in a Carlton sweater.
You do look very nice and respectable. CT, you was great on Straight from the Heart on Sirius XM channel 96.
Man, a lot of people watch that show. Thank you.
Yay.
I've been getting a lot of messages, which I appreciate.
Yes, she is. Just talking about her mom. Thank you both for your prayers and support.
Absolutely.
Yay!
I knew it was gonna work out.
Of course, you're always positive. The M almost looks like M that Irv Gotti and Ja Rule's record label Murder Inc. did.
That was this, I think.
Please stop throwing up blood.
Is that blood?
That's blood.
Man, everybody got everything.
Green Ranger said, old people gonna stomp you, CT, when you wave in the other direction.
Murder Inc.
Old people, that's their sign. Love the beanie, Tanjareen. Thank you so much. All right, let's get into it. You guys, this is a relationship podcast. We're gonna talk about relationships after we do the theme song and catch you up on what we've been up to for the last couple weeks. You ready for the theme song, baby?
I'll try. You know, I'm getting my voice back.
All right. He was under the weather. His voice was really deep and coming from like here.
And I had the most auditions I've had in a year and a half.
You did.
My voice still isn't back. Jazzy called me about 20 minutes ago and was like, hey, what up? I'm like, hey. Because I said I was going to stream Tuesday and Thursday, but I could not use my voice yesterday.
I'm glad, because you need to rest it, because you were still doing shows. You were still going out to events. Like, you were doing a lot.
They were on the calendar. If it's on the calendar, I still got to do it.
Did y'all check your cash apps? Oh, I did not. Let me see
what you got going on
what
over
Guy
here,
Tripp
Domingo.
is telling us to check our cash apps for. Guys, the super chat is enabled on YouTube. Cash app is always open. Venmo, Zelle, super chat. What's that other one called? Stars on Facebook. All that stuff is open. Oh, snap. Guy Tripp is feeling real generous.
Guy Tripp
just sent off that nice fitty to me.
My man, Guy Tripp. King Tay came through and blessed your boy.
Guy Tripp. You know, it's $50 and over. You get slow, wet kisses from me.
I heard about that.
So, Guy Tripp, everybody else close your eyes. Guy Tripp, these kisses are just for you. Guy Tripp, I know your wife is watching. No disrespect, wife. Thank you for sowing seeds onto this tangerine tree. And you even sent him a separate cash app, baby.
That's a real dude. You know what I'm saying?
Let me hold you.
This is the tightest hug I can give you. And this is for Tay too. That's hugs.
And I love that Tay is always supportive of you. I love you both of
let me tell you something.
Thank you, Iron Bull Taurus.
Thank you so much, Iron Bull. Hey, Bandersnatch is in here.
Her birthday is Saturday, you guys. Bandersnatch's birthday is Saturday.
I gotta write that in the calendar. So,
Lexi, nobody's gonna close their eyes. Say hi to my wife, Sonia Zapata. Thank you, Edgar. Hi to Edgar's wife, Sonia Zapata. Hello. Go ahead, baby.
I can't remember.
You were gonna say something about Cobra Tay?
Oh yeah, Cobra Tay be holding me down, man. The whole squad be holding me down. And you know what's funny? The squad and I are very emotional with one another. However, man, I got the honor and blessing to meet so many of them during the pandemic and then right after. I think the first people that I met was actually Lex and Green Ranger, because they came to the show, my first show after the pandemic, and then I met everybody else. And man, you guys, we all met at such a point in time that hopefully will never happen again to us as a world, but where I needed y'all. And I know a lot of times y'all be like, hey, you know, but like I needed y'all 8 times more than you could ever imagine. I helped y'all in any way. So thank y'all. And that's why the squad is the squad.
Thank you guys for supporting us. I know you guys know in Team Tanjareen and Team Reen, I'm closer to a lot of y'all than I am to the people that I've actually known in real life because during the pandemic, we talked every day and we still talk very often now.
Yeah.
So we love you guys.
Yeah. It's a different relationship too. It's really, I know this is going to sound crazy and I probably shouldn't say this on camera.
It's too late.
I almost feel bad for the people that discover me now in comparison to the squad who knew me before the pandemic and during, because it's like new people will never get that access to me.
Facts.
Like there are people in the squad got my number, they could get me immediately on response and a message or whatever. And new people, I might not see a message request for months if I see it.
Speaking of people meeting in person, we do have a Team Tanjareen and Team CT takeover. Team takeover. Come out here to Cali with us at the end of May. It happens to also be Memorial Day weekend. It's also the month that both of us were born. He's May 9th. I'm May 30th. Our wedding anniversary is May 14th. So if you can afford to, if you're willing and able, come out for 1, 2, 3, or 4 days with us and let's hang out. We have some events planned for you. And we're just gonna have a good time. So
great time.
The room in my Discord is called Cali Trip. Go on my Discord, look for the room Cali Trip, and that's where we're organizing the trip. Come hang out with us. All right, baby. It's been 11 minutes. Are you ready to do the theme song?
I've been ready. I tried to sing it at the beginning. You didn't want to sing it, since we
new people, y'all miss so much.
So
Isaac
much.
Says, "What's up, Jazzy?" Jazzy was here last year for the Team CT meetup.
Yeah.
Every day, Monty says yes. Thankful to have
Every
met
day.
y'all. Yes, Lexi has met me once, and you like 3 times.
Yeah, me and Lexi. Here's the funny thing: when you just physically met Lexi Green Ranger, I had already seen them so many times that it was almost like it was like, "Hey, CT." Anyway, so rightfully so, you know.
Let's see. Iron Bull Taurus says, if you both are not busy, how about coming out to my wrestling event at the Juneteenth Atlanta Festival event in Atlanta, Georgia, June 21st through June 23rd. It's a free event to the public. Iron Bull, to get us on a plane for an event, you're going to have to email us and we have to figure out, how to make it make sense. So let us know. And he loves wrestling, and because he loves it, I love it. Tell us more. All right.
I appreciate that you get involved in my interests. So much so that I had to ask early on. I was like, what are you interested in? Because you were always into everything I was into. And believe it or not, everybody, her interests are not different from mine. Like the only thing that she likes to do that I make it my business to do is go see live entertainment. Like she loves that. But we love the same kind of movies and any kind of film that I don't like, she does it on her own.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
So I think we already told you that we went to see The Wiz because that was on a Wednesday. I think it was the week before or the week after Valentine's Day. I think it was the week after Valentine's Day. So we went to see The Wiz, which is live entertainment, but he loves musicals and he hadn't seen the whole movie of The Wiz. So I don't know if he appreciated the play as much as me and the people I was with. You looking for something in particular?
No, I just want to make sure we caught up from everything.
Okay.
We missed a couple, but they're funny.
So you're not gonna click on them?
It was so funny. What's wrong with it? Get your grip together with the thing, man.
I don't know. I thought you was gonna go over there
Go
and
get
get
the
some
spray.
glass cleaner. Okay, sure. I'll get it.
Come on, Tanjareen, get it together. This is your stuff. This ain't mine.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's not going. But no, to just cause he said, I feel so disrespected by the slow wet kisses. I don't mind. I mean, it's not like she's physically kissing somebody in front of me. That
would be out of pocket.
That would be so out of pocket. Yes, and then Ashley gave Tay some love. She says, Cobra Tay is truly a supportive and sweet person. Truly admire his heart. Same. Guy
Not
Trip.
to date him, but she knows he's nice.
You gotta control.
Oh, my bad.
Guy Trip. Those arms are arming. Pause. My birthday was Sunday. What? Happy belated birthday, man. I didn't know that.
Who was that?
It's Guy Trip. His birthday was Sunday.
Oh, we didn't know.
Man.
All right, we got to turn this screen off.
This is why I told you to come into the Instagram group chat because about a month and a half ago, Autumn Reed literally asked everybody, hey, what is your birthday? So we could add it to the calendar. And I added all the birthdays that I saw. So, yeah.
Also, in my Discord, there's a birthday room. And if you submit your birthday to the robot ring in there, you'll get a birthday shout out early in the morning on your birthday. And then everybody in Discord will come in there and send you some love. So
love that.
You didn't do either of those. Okay, are you ready for the theme song?
Yeah.
Do, re, mi, fa,
For
sol,
so
la,
long.
ti.
I'm gonna have to go low today because my voice can't go high.
And when we go super high, do, re. Okay, 5, 6. We're gonna do the do, re, mi's, but I'm gonna go high. You gonna low.
I'm gonna try and sing it regular. Well, I can't sing it regularly. I'm gonna try and sing it in a regular rhythm with my deeper voice.
And I'm gonna do high. So here we go. But first, the do, re, mi's. You ready?
Could you imagine if you were Usher and you had a throat cold? Like, you know,
He's
your
not
voice
allowed
was
to get
changing?
sick. He has too many shows.
He got
He's on
too
tour.
many
He can't get sick.
falsettos. He can't get sick.
Nice how you keep changing the subject. You ready?
Yeah.
Do, re, mi's. You go low.
No,
I go
that's
high.
your thing.
We're doing both because you
Yeah,
started
I
it.
do go low and you be
Okay,
going high.
here we go. Ready? Go.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, and do. 5, 6, 7, 8. Marriage go round. Marriage go round. Tanjareen and CT's marriage go round. Because it's married things and things are round. Married things and things are round. Real relationship podcast. What's going on? I don't like that version. I thought we were singing regularly.
We are, but it was a little bit higher. It was the same.
No.
We're not done. We're not done.
Block up. See,
Pew, 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 pew.
that's very operatic. It's trash, and I need you to know.
I've never said your delivery was trash ever.
Well, just because you don't say it doesn't mean I'm not gonna tell you the truth. No, I understand.
I'm so hurt right now.
That was trash.
And that's not how you keep your wife happy.
You have to understand. You got to sing the song the way it is. You the one came up with it, and now you trying to change the rhythm.
I was just trying to go to a different note because you were gonna have to go on a different note, and I was trying to be there for you.
No, I needed you to be regular, so it sounded normal. Nobody was on board with this.
Not the gospel version. Miss Earl's laughing, Jazzy's laughing, Callie Grown said not the gospel version, Isaac's laughing, the harmony going crazy, the Will Strong show says, yeah, what's really going on, God Trip says, Tanjareen, no.
Told you.
Latasha says, I don't know what this emoji is, Amos.
Wait, click on your boy.
Hold on, Tanjareen slipped into some opera, Lex says, terrible, Tanjareen. Thanks a lot, Jessica. Thanks a lot. Miss Mia says I added a little razzle dazzle. So there.
That is also a razzling lie.
There's God Trip's wife. Birthday to the king. Tanj is in thunder stealing mode.
Thunder stealing.
Shut up, Bandersnatch. Monty says I love this planned out discussion of the warm up vocals. Only for it to be trash, but we did try, Monty. We did try.
No, I was good, even though my voice isn't right. I'm saying your
so you just
choice.
have to keep rubbing it in that you didn't like my choice?
Yeah.
You know what? Try to drink some water calmly next to me. You should have went Nate Dogg on him. Ooh, Green Ranger, that's a good idea. Uh-oh, you okay? Did you get any on your $200 suit? Uh-oh, he gonna be. That laugh right there means I gotta sleep with one eye open tonight, guys. He said, oh, Lord have mercy. George Taylor says the theme song was perfect. Thank you. The harmonizations be harmonizing. Oh, Slick Tafari's here. Slick Tafari, you better click that link and tell us how you've been, bro. You've been kidnapped. Zane the Great, come on, Tanj. I just got through saying how fire the sweater was. Shake my head. I didn't get any on the sweater.
Thankfully.
I got none on the sweater. I carefully only got it on a little bit of his
And thanks, Zane. Zane was in the gym with me earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a good time.
You in trouble, Tanjareen? Okay, argument counter 1 now and 1 for the one coming later.
Now, what's the argument? All she did was spill something on me. We didn't argue. See, Bandersnatch, you cooking the books. I've been paying attention. You cooking the books.
Girl Latap says, I definitely got to sleep with one eye open now. Oh, that's 1 on the argument counter. Isaac agrees.
Where's the argument? Just somebody tell me where the argument was.
Cooking the books, LOL.
She cooking the
Ashley
books.
says, that last says, okay, now, you know I stay up later than you.
Hey, I really do.
Oh, Callie Grown you're absolutely right.
I was up till 4:30 this morning.
Yeah, actually, so was I, because you came in the room. I was watching the holdovers.
Yeah, what was that about?
Because you made me stay up late to help you with an audition 2 days in a row. So I was like, my sleep schedule was off. I had taken a nap earlier.
You didn't take no nap.
I took a nap. You just didn't want me. You wanted me to stay till 3 a.m, sleep, so you could play your game.
Yeah.
But you had an audition. I need you to start taking auditions more seriously.
I do take all of them seriously. Anytime that I take to prepare them, I'm serious.
The argument was in your eyes, CT.
Oh, now that's honest. I can take, but it's not I feel like an argument is any episode before 66. I mean, before 76. But after 76, we have not argued.
He got something planned for you when you go to sleep. Iron Boy Taurus says, not an argument, but a physical fight counts. We need to play that cam, Bandersnatch says. Isaac says it wasn't a verbal argument, but CT, your eyes said a whole lot. All right, let's move on. What have you been up to, babe?
That's only a joke that I can say off camera with you and I about the movie. It's a character from a Tyler Perry movie, and I'm like, you can't say that. People will read that wrong. What have I been up to? I can't remember, but I will say the last thing that I did was perform at Tahir Moore's birthday show. Tahir Moore, one of my oldest friends, very happy for him. And he is on a set of a TV show that he is deserving of, and he is so funny, and I'm very happy for him.
Yes. Tahir's a good friend of ours. You know, we've known him for years, since before everybody started creating shows in the pandemic. You've seen us on His Wording is Hard and Spelling is Hard, and you just did something else with him. What did you go do?
I introduced him to the world.
ADD. You introduced him to the world. He was my assistant for a little while. He was amazing. We've talked about that before, but he's a very hilarious comedian, and he's going to be recurring on a new TV show that he'll tell you about.
He's so great at that stuff too. Like I remember when he was telling me what he went to school for, it was administrative stuff, and I was like, "Oh, that's why you're so perfect when it comes to corporate America and all of that."
He was such a good assistant for me. My mom is here. She says, "Hi, I'm watching on YouTube. Was here early, but I don't think you can see me on the TV like the phone." You're absolutely right, Mom. Unless you log into the TV and somehow are able to leave a comment, which I don't know if that's possible. You can watch on the TV and comment from your phone. So
I love Barbara. Barbara is the greatest mother-in-law of all time.
Yay.
Also, she makes me laugh because she's the only person who can like talk to Tanjareen and tell her about herself, and Tanjareen just gotta take it. And you don't get to see that.
Do I take it?
You don't.
Okay.
But you do.
I don't.
You should.
I don't though. And when you team up on me against
is that what you feel
mom,
like? I team
absolutely.
up?
If I did that to you, you'd be pissed at me when we got back home.
No, not with my mom.
Yes.
If you did it when you did it with my dad, it kind of annoyed me.
And when I was talking about how badly you drive with your mom, you fussed at me about it later.
Oh, did I?
Mm-hmm. So just, practice what you preach is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I love you, Tanjareen, no matter what your husband thinks. Okay, Ernesto, thank you for letting me know.
Ernesto trying to give you that pesto.
I apologize. I have to go cook dinner for my godson. Y'all stay blessed. You can still listen to us while you cook, bro. Take your phone with you, but I appreciate that. Our argument counter cruising. Shut up, Bandersnatch.
See?
Oh, my God.
That was a conversation. I made sure I stayed aware of my vocal tone and my facial muscles.
Good job. Keep that same energy when we're off the air.
I try.
Jarrell says, I don't see a link. Well, I do see people in the green room right now, so I know the link is there, Jarrell, and you are watching on YouTube, which means it's in the description on YouTube. Is this you coming? Oh, okay. We got 3 people in the green room right now to do the show. I'm going to read 2 quick memes. We'll laugh about them, and then I'm going to get to the people.
Oh, will we?
We'll laugh about them.
Cool.
And then we'll get to the people who are in the green room. So, Jarrell, look at the YouTube description. It'll say, click here if you'd like to get on camera to talk about relationships or something like that. Whatever it says, click that and then log in through your YouTube login. Let's see what we have in here. This one came from my Discord, which I think it was, I don't know if it was Bandersnatch who posted it. You can let me know who posted it.
I love Bandersnatch.
We all love Bandersnatch.
She's such a beautiful girl, too.
She is easy on the eyes.
Where are the news?
All right. So we didn't do a show last Wednesday, but this was posted the day before the last show would have taken place. It was in the Discord in the room called Marriage Go Round because we have discussions about relationships in there. And look at the girl's picture who posted it. It says, and this was posted, I think, originally on 6 Brown Chicks.
Miss Fat Monkey is what I'm calling
Fat Monkey.
That monkey fat.
It says, I'm dealing with a bipolar man and it makes me sick. First, he dated me for 2 months and he opened his home to me and my 3 kids. We moved out of my mom's house and into his townhome. I registered my kids in his school district. He gave me a spare room to braid hair and earn money. We had a fun and loving vibe. I know he loves me and adores my kids, but I made one mistake and he threw us all out. My side dude stopped by to get his braids done.
Oh, baby.
And to borrow some money.
And?
I also gave him a quick BJ.
What?
I did not know there was a camera in my braiding room or I wouldn't have slipped up like that. I apologized, but Mr. Bipolar switched up on me and threw me and the kids and all of our things on the front yard. I took what I could fit into the Uber. I can't believe how he snapped and turned on us like that. What relationship red flags did I miss? I'm so scared to be vulnerable with a man again. Advice? Baby girl, you looking for the red flags in him? Baby girl, this outfit, first of all, this outfit with you on the gram,
The monkey.
with your major labia print showing is a red flag.
Let me
and
tell
you
you
got
something.
3 kids and nowhere to stay.
First of all, Tanjareen.
Yes.
A few thoughts.
Okay, let's hear them.
Number one, how do you fumble such a great situation?
Right?
You have the audacity to come into, it didn't sound like she had to pay no bills.
No.
You had the audacity to have a side piece. That's number one. Number two, to braid his hair in that man's home. Number three, to top him off in the room that this man gave you to braid, to run your business out of, is crazy.
When I put the picture up, Zane said, get this off the screen before my girl come back down. Because that's how your girl got you in check like that. First of all, it's really nice when a guy wants to take care of a woman, but the fact that he gave her a room to do something where she can earn her own money is incredible.
And she had 3 extra kids that aren't his.
That are not his. They only been dating for 2 months. But she didn't say, I feel bad or I messed up. She said, I made one mistake and his bipolar self switched up on me. I would have never been caught slipping if I had known there was a camera in there. So you still would have done it. You just would have done it somewhere else.
No accountability, because she wouldn't even feel bad if she didn't get caught on camera. Number two, I'm going to tell you something. You might not know about this. I know about this. This is who I feel bad for, them kids. Because when you change your address to a different school district, them kids got to catch that bus to get to that school.
Right.
When I was going to school at Oak Park, I had to catch 3 buses to get to my school. Yeah. And these kids now got Uber and Lyft. But
I know they don't catch the bus or walk anywhere.
I didn't even live in the district. So the fact that she did that to these kids, she shows me that she does not think.
Yeah, and I'm sure she's gonna be in and out of other people's house with them kids too.
And think about the fact that this man let her move into his home. He brought her life into his life, didn't ask her for nothing.
Yeah. Monty says, don't forget she gave him money too, CT.
I forgot about that. She gave this man some money, which was his money that she gave to this man.
Which means that he was getting his hair braided for free.
Yeah.
So he wasn't even a client.
Now,
he came up on cash and a little bit of ejaculation.
Let me tell you something, Tanjareen. Notice I didn't say nothing about the side piece, except the fact that she was wrong for having him in there. He had a great situation. I mean, you getting your hair braided for free. Let me tell you something about braids, ladies and gentlemen. Mm-hmm. If you can find a braider that will braid, I've never had a girl braid my hair for free because I never smashed none of my braiders. But if I can find in the past
a braider, where's the sentence going?
That would have done it for free, she would still be my braider. You understand? Because you can't beat free.
You can't beat free. Banter says, sucks to suck. Literally. He ain't bipolar. Autumn Reed says she's just a messy hoe who forgot to be careful. Ooh.
Yeah, it's crazy.
All right, let's go to this one.
That was a good one.
Thank you, baby.
Let's see what she else got. What else you got on tap?
Okay, let's see what this one is. This was from that was from a week ago on 6 Brown Chicks on Instagram. This one is from is this the one I want to read? No, I want to read this one. This one's from 6 Brown Chicks this morning. It says, I'm a grandma. I'm sorry, let me read it better. It says, I'm not a grandma, I'm a glamma.
All right.
I look deceptively younger than I am, and I use that to my advantage. My grandson, 23, is helping me renovate my basement. I've entertained Jose. And you know she's older because she says entertained. I entertained Jose, a young migrant man who works for him. I'm discreet, but I had no idea that Jose recorded our encounter. This video has been shared many times among the migrant workers. I can tell how they look at me when they arrive, and I'm afraid my grandson will find out, especially since Jose slips upstairs to my bedroom instead of doing his work in the basement. Also, my eyesight is not the best, and I'm not sure if I'm sleeping with Jose each time or if the migrants are switching up. But again, I'm trying to contain the situation so my grandson won't find out. It sounds like she's okay with whichever migrant comes upstairs to sleep with her because she just wants to stay young and hip. She just don't want her grandson to find out. How wild is that?
Here's the first problem is,
yes,
apparently all these migrant workers got the same stroke. Because for you not to notice I don't care how bad your eyesight is, How do your other senses work?
Right. Can you his smell,
his
sense,
smell, the way touch.
he feels? It doesn't matter to grandma. She's trying to get it in with these migrant workers. That's a nice way to put it. That she's entertaining them and doesn't want her 23-year-old grandson to find out.
He's the one suffering, especially if you don't know how to speak Spanish, because they talk about it openly. They talking about her openly in Spanish, and he just down there playing the game, none the wiser.
Latasha's got the surprise face emoji up. I don't know why I can't click it. There we go. So what's the question exactly? Amos says she just wants advice. Amos, she wants advice on what to do because she's not sure which migrant worker she's sleeping with, but she wants to know how to do this without her grandson finding out.
Here's the advice. You're a little too old to just be throwing that thing out there like that, ma'am. You understand? You need to sit down, pick one worker.
She did pick one worker. She's just not sure.
You pick one worker.
If they picking her the same.
You turn the internet router off of that house when they come over.
They tearing down the walls. Darnell says that's funny.
Literally.
Lexi Lex says she don't care who it is as long as they land pipe. That's fast.
And probably not the one they paying her for. Let me tell you how Jose is out of control.
Okay.
Jose coming over and not even working no more. That's what's even more.
Yeah, he got the best job ever. He getting paid to smash this lady.
Did y'all do everything down there? All right, I'm upstairs with it. Just let me know when y'all done.
I love it. Not glam, ma'am. Don't mind the switch up. Exactly. Never too old to slang that cougar around. Okay.
Yes, you are.
Mrs. Tripp.
Yes, you are. I don't even want to talk about it.
Amos is understanding. He says, seems like she's having a great time. Her grandson will understand eventually.
Eventually means after she's gone, because ain't nobody about to understand that then.
Drop the chalupa, Darnell says. All right, we got people in the green room, so I'm going to get to them, and we can talk about some other stuff later. Cool. Once again, if you are just tuning in, folks, this is episode number 79 of the Marriage Go Round podcast, a real live relationship show with real-life married couple, Tanjareen and CT. We take questions from the comments. You're part of the show, but you can also get on camera with us like these people right here. So let's click on this person who's been waiting patiently and see what it is they want to share with us. Let's see. Hi there, Byron Weeks. Is this Terrell Weeks?
Yeah, this is me.
Welcome to the show. It's great to see you.
Thank you. CT, man, you mentioned the pandemic. I actually retired right before the pandemic, and you and Daphne were my introduction to this whole world of YouTube skits, and y'all helped me get through it, man, so I appreciate it.
Man, I'm honored to hear that, man. Thank you so much.
Yay.
Yeah. And so I guess my question is, how do you guys keep things fresh and exciting, like in your relationship?
Well, since I don't think you've been on the show before, can you start by telling us where you're located and if you're in a relationship, what your status is, single, married, divorced, widowed, whatever?
Yeah, I live in Huntsville, Alabama. My wife and I actually met in college back in '98. And so we got married in 2010. So we've been together all that time. 3 kids. I'm in real estate now. I actually retired from the restaurant industry. And so I do real estate now.
Okay, so you retired, but you're still working. You just changed careers.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've been married. How many years is that? From 2010 to 2023, 13? No, that's not 13. That's
2010. Yeah.
What did you say? 13? When did we
Well,
get married?
2010 is 2024.
Carry the one.
That's 14 years, almost.
Oh, this is 2024, huh?
Yes, he's been with his lady since 98. That would make it almost 26
I got my truck in 82. That's the joke you used to do.
I know.
Okay, wow. Okay, so you want to ask us, how do we keep it fresh? Which is a great question because you've been with your lady since the late 90s.
How do you keep it fresh? And I'll answer.
You asking him or me?
No, you.
We keep it fresh by doing something called month-iversary. Every month we do something that we haven't done before, whether it is just ordering from a different restaurant or going to a different restaurant or going to a venue that's doing some live performances, because you know how much I love those. Just being in a different city. Every month, if we check around the 14th of the month and haven't done it, he or I will remind each other like, hey, we haven't done month-iversary. And we just try to remind ourselves to do something fun. Almost every night is date night. We keep it spicy by having separate spaces in the house all day because we're both working from home. So he's on one level, I'm on another level, and then we decide what time do you want to meet in the middle to have dinner and to watch TV, as opposed to me sitting up under him all day, smelling his air and being all in love, and then at some point one of us will get sick of each other.
Right.
And then taking vacations. You might have seen some of the videos on my page well, I don't know if you see my page, but we go out of town. We go to Aruba, Fiji, Hawaii, Jamaica, London. So those are some of the things that come off the top of my head that we do to keep it spicy.
So glad you went first, because I did not think that was the question he asked.
Oh.
But no, that was perfect.
Oh, do you just
My
mean
mind is in the
intimately?
gutter.
Do you just mean
Everything.
intimately?
Thing.
You have a delay, so I'm waiting to hear voices come out. Say that again.
Everything. I see where you going, CT, and I mean everything. How do you
Yeah,
keep
hey, that was. I'm glad I didn't go first. That was beautiful. I loved all of those answers. For me, how do we keep it fresh? You know what's funny? I almost discovered this last week. Man, I let it build up on my end. So it's always like fresh and new. I don't ever want to do it every single day and you get bored or you get tired of it. And it's like the thought of sex makes you annoyed. So it's like if you let it build up and y'all create some desire or do the things that you know turn her on, helps. Because she turned on, now your time is even better.
And that's his way, which is interesting because our drives are completely different. My drive is way more frequent than his drive, so I just gotta grin and bear it. But
Cold game.
it works out. It works out in the end.
Cold game.
It works out.
I hope.
Yeah, because we still together, so it's all good. What do y'all do, Byron?
Well, I mean, we just regular folks. We don't have it where we can just hop on a plane and go to Aruba like some people.
Yeah,
But,
get a load of this. Yeah.
I mean, we just try to do things together. We have 3 children; they're all just about grown. So, but you know, we just try to make time to do things together. Go out to dinners, simple things like that.
I like the dinner.
I like that too.
Yeah.
We love going out to dinner.
I don't like going on these trips. If I'm being honest with you, brother,
You don't have a good time on these trips?
I end up having a good time. I mean, you spend some money, you're like, let me find something fun.
Well, thank you for going on all the trips that we go on. We have another one coming up because our 10-year anniversary is in 2 months. We got to do something fun.
Hey.
Uh-oh.
Sounds good.
Byron, I love seeing your face on camera. Thank you for asking us the question. Anything else?
That's it. I appreciate y'all being on.
Of course, man. Click in again. Come back next week.
Will do. All right. Have a good one.
You too, man.
All right. And your internet is a little bit choppy. So Green Ranger says my boy's router is made out of parchment paper. Parchment paper. That's hilarious. Hilarious parchment paper. So get that together and come back anytime. I love the lighting in the background too. It looks like you do professional streaming and podcasting, sir.
That's fire.
Have a great day.
Peace.
Good old Jarrell Weeks TV. Been with this lady since 98. That is incredible. All right, let's go here. It's Cobra Tay. Cobra Tay. A blessing wherever I go. Hashtag Team CT all day. What's up, Cobra Tay?
Man, what up, Tay?
He look like he's trying to give us a little bit of shoulder with the way his shirt. A little bit of shoulder up there. What's up, sir?
No. It's just been a real special week for me for the last couple weeks. Like for real, we just had CIAA here for the past week. For real, so I've been doing that. So, you know, what's real special is that
it was the way she said it, man. Anyway, yeah, busy couple of weeks. I always love to hear that.
Yeah, what's special is that they gave us a special shirt that we had. It was kind of like a wind thing. You probably can't see it, but it's
nice.
It's an Under Armour shirt for real, and it says "Welcome to Baltimore" in our accent.
In your accent? How do they
in
spell
our accent? Yeah.
How do they spell?
You know, TEW.
Yeah. That's y'all. That's y'all.
Yeah.
All day. I love it. So you're in Baltimore. What do you want to talk about relationships, sir?
I just want to say this before I ask my question. It's been a real good couple weeks. I've been chilling. I've been building my mind. Been working like hard. Enjoying this new WWE 2K24. So I'm waiting on May to come because I'm still looking at these flights. I'm ready to come to Cali and have myself a ball. Okay.
Yay!
It's gonna be a damn good time.
Yay! That
Now,
too funny. Oh, that's funny. Miss Mia.
my question is, what is the most exciting time for y'all? Like what season will be the most exciting time for y'all?
Honestly, for me, around October, because it's starting to cool off really in October, and Halloween's coming up, and I love the season, and I get to spend it like, I spend all of the months with her, but it's just like around that time of year is my favorite, because it's like right after Halloween comes Thanksgiving and then Christmas, and it's just like all of these milestone and hallmark moments where we get the chance to just enjoy each other and be glad we have one another. For me.
Yeah, Halloween is his favorite holiday because of some stuff that he's shared already on the show that his mom did for him Halloween when he was a child. So he loves cold weather, like he said. He loves dressing in layers. I love Thanksgiving. That's always my favorite my favorite holiday growing up, because that's the one where no matter what your religion is, you probably have a day off of work. And so people can come in town and be together with your loved ones, and you get to eat a bunch of food and just hang out and kick it. So I grew up with a smaller family. So I've made it a point to have really big holiday celebrations to make up for what I saw in the movies growing up. And I was like, oh man, every Sunday, it's like 30 people around the table for Big Mama cooking, and I didn't have that. So I try to recreate that on Thanksgiving, and then we do another version of it on Christmas. So we both like the fall holidays.
Great question. I always feel like because it was you, your mom, and your dad growing up, I'm like, man, that's just y'all. Like, were y'all just sitting at the table, this big table, this little girl, from these two adults, and you were just quiet. Hey, could you pass the salt? And then somebody can get up and walk all the way down.
Just making fun of two-parent households like that. That's what we're doing?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. My dad was there. Kidding. But we had TV.
Oh,
We had TV to watch.
my dad was there. That's a good one.
I ain't ish. But for holidays, my cousins Aaron and Darren would come over, and so would their parents. So it would be a little bit bigger. So there's that. And that's what made me like the Halloween. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else, Cobra Tay? And I'm looking forward to seeing you for the team takeover.
Yes. One more thing. I do like my spring. My seasons is pretty much spring to summer. One spring because my birthday is in the spring, April 17th.
April 17th.
And then I just love warm weather. That's why sometimes, because I'm definitely going out. So that's why I like spring to summer. But another question is, when we gonna get a CT video, man? We want to get a CT movie. We need a CT movie.
Oh, yeah. What you waiting on, CT? Make a movie.
You know what's funny? It's very funny that you say that. I was getting braided up earlier, and I was thinking to myself about doing something to kind of be the best of both worlds, something that I will be fulfilled doing creatively, and at the same time, something to give the people that watch the content that I made. So it's like, you just kind of gave confirmation on me doing that. So
Yay. Thank you, Cobra Tay.
And to answer your question, probably before you get out here.
You gonna do a movie before May?
Well, it's not gonna be a movie. Let me halt your expectations there. But it'll be something more than the sketches and less than a movie.
Nice. Thank you, Tay, for this motivation. Before you get out of here, I want to read a couple comments to you. Ashley White says, you ready to come to Cali to meet Ayana, the artist? Oh, Isaac says, I don't know if Cali is ready for Cobra Tay. He was out here last May.
Yep.
Just cuz says, Tay, let Ashley know if she wants to really holler your name, she can drop that thing off to you. I'm just saying.
You are wild.
And then Autumn Reed says, just cuz, wow, show some respect.
Show some respect. She
read
read my mind.
Yes, spring season for my birthday, April 13th, and sundress season. We know what Ashley does in them sundresses. Ow. He was talking to her a minute ago. All right, so I just want you to see all that. What's up, Jerome Griffiths? The uppercut was from the floor, Callie Grown says. CT sketches are better than most movies. Stop playing.
Wow, thank you.
Good compliment. Listen, you got me through COVID with your skit, CT, and crew. Hey, thanks,
Thank you.
Eliza Fred. All right.
You know, a lot of times you just to be completely honest, a lot of times with creating art or content, you kind of let a lot of the you start paying more attention to the negative comments than the positive ones, and then you start getting into a mode where you don't believe in yourself as much, or you start comparing the new you to the old you or whatever. And I kind of just removed myself from all of it and from thinking about it. But like I said, it was a thought earlier today, and I'm being inspired to do something creative. So
excellent.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling in. Thank you for inspiring my baby. We will see you on another episode a bunch of times, and we'll see you in person in May.
Cobra Tay.
Of course, y'all made my day was already going good, but y'all just made it better. So I appreciate y'all.
My guy.
Thank you, Cobra Tay. See you later.
My man.
Bye. Oops, sorry. He's the sweetest.
He is.
You and Tanjareen are the real deal. Thank you, Eliza. I'm going to show you how to spell my name. I know you meant well. It's right there on the screen. All right, let's go to, we got 2 people left in the green room. I'm excited to talk to them. Let's start with Ashley White. What's up, gorgeous? How are you?
My honest answer, I'm doing okay. I'm getting it day by day.
Great.
But I am blessed to be alive. So that's really my
amen. And if you don't know, ladies and gentlemen, she was on Tanjareen's Top Talent. She did a beautiful poem. It ended in tears. That was Tuesday of last week. So she's going through something, but she's getting stronger every day. And I love to see it. And she still has her smile. And she's doing better. What did you want to tell us? Where are you located? And what do you want to tell us about relationships, young lady?
Hey, y'all. Hey, I'm Ashley White from North Carolina, and I'm going to do what I usually do.
Oh, my goodness.
So my question is, so usually I have a lot of people on my podcast, and I ask these questions, especially about mental health. And as Tanjareen says, with mental health as well. My question is, y'all have a day where it's like a self-care mental health day in where everything for you, like outside of the world, is just like y'all just close out from the outside world, y'all just have like a mental health self-care day, y'all just do some activities together?
Oh, together.
Yeah. He has a self-care day almost every day. He be chilling.
You're out of control.
You do. The one thing I admire about him is that he likes to kick it. So if he has work to get done, he will rush and do that work in the shortest amount of time as possible. And he doesn't have to do anything else for the rest of the week. So when we used to shoot sketches, he would pick a Sunday, shoot like 7 sketches, edit them until 4 or 5 in the morning. And then he would just play video games for the other 6 days of the week, which is genius. It's absolutely genius. And then there's nothing else he has to do. I take care of all the housework. I take care of all the planning, the things that need repairs. He just chills. So this man has a self-care day every day. But together, am I saying anything that's not true?
You know what it is? I think it's just the way you saying it is very funny. I don't know.
You work as fast as possible in the shortest amount of time. If somebody asked this man to write him a script for a sitcom, he would write it all within like a 4-hour window.
That is not.
Even if they told everybody they have 2 weeks to write it, he would write it in 4 hours. It would be good. And then he would kick it for the other 2 weeks and get the check as if he worked for 2 weeks. This man is self-care every day.
You know what I think you're trying to say is I'm great at time management. I like to do my work, and you add those things in, because there were a lot of times where I would have a script due, or I would have auditions due, or shooting the sketches, and you got to schedule stuff and all of that. And I would do all of that, like she said, in one day, and be up till 4 in the morning so I can relax for the rest of the week.
Yes.
And that's only because I like to work smarter and not harder. And to me, for the type of life that I was living, it was better for me to do all of my work instead of drag it out and be miserable.
And it's a compliment, because not all people have the discipline and fortitude to do all that. But it's not necessarily saying great time management, because other people might do a little bit per day. They might have a little self-care, a little bit of work, a little bit of housework. You're like, nah, everything is getting done today in a short amount of time. And then like you said, smarter not harder.
You know what's
Trips
funny
are the
about
same
that?
thing. And
Yeah.
efficient is what Latasha said.
Thank you, Latasha. Because when I used to work at jobs, like when I was a teenager, when I worked at McDonald's, I'm like, man, I just mopped yesterday, or I just gave burgers to these people an hour ago. You got to do that all day. When I worked at CVS or Rite Aid, it was like, man, I got to do the same thing every day. But like with the way my life is now, I can do all of the content and schedule it.
And he's going to give you guys some content, ladies and gentlemen. But as far as a relationship with self-care together, that's a great question. She also posted that in the Discord in the Marriage Go Round room. What kind of things do we do for self-care together? I feel like there has been times, because we often watch TV together and binge shows together.
I love it.
And that's one of our favorite things to do. But when it's really, really self-care for us is when we both decide we're going to put our phones on the other side of the room. And then we're just tuned into each other and our reactions to what we're watching, because we pause and commentate on everything we watch. So a 1 hour show is going to take us 2 hours.
That's my favorite part.
Because we pause and we talk. But if you pause and talk and you also scroll on Instagram and you're also like commenting on the video, replying to a negative comment and all that, it's taken away from us. So I love when we are doing things together, but we put our phone to the side. If we go to a nice dinner and we put our phone to the side. And I also loved once we were doing what he called he had a listening party for just him and I in his man cave. And we lay on he has a bean bag in there. We lay back on the bean bag, turn the lights out, and we just listened to this artist's new album together and just.
It was trash.
It was a bad album, but the time that we spent together is very memorable.
And you knew it was trash because when you have no other distractions, all you can do is listen. And we were listening. I was like, oh, I'm so glad I didn't just download this album. I just played it.
Yeah.
It was trash. There were about maybe 3 songs on a 22-track album that were worth our time.
Zay and the Gray said, yo, that's dope. That's a vibe. Yeah, try with your ladies.
It is a vibe.
There's a nice little listening party when something new comes out.
It connects you.
We'll get back to this comment. So yeah, great question. Anything else, Ashley?
I just thought what Just Cuz said about I'm sorry, it was funny.
Whatever.
Yeah, I was gonna read when you got off camera. It's back and forth to Autumn Reed, right?
Whatever Just Cuz said about Tay.
Yeah.
And I was like, I mean, I will put that thing, but I digress.
You'll put that thing on Cobra Tay?
I digress, but yeah, I would. I just like it. I admire his heart, so I'm a digress.
It's about time. Yeah, put that thing on Tay, man. That's not
I just want to say too, I love like y'all's. I remember the when y'all had that thing about the heated argument. No, she said it's cool. It's a cool argument. It's a cool debate. It's about the humility. That was hilarious.
Oh, he calls it a heated debate, and I was like, no, it's very cool. It's very
Get off of these lives. I'm sorry. It still makes me laugh. It's just like, man, like it's just amazing to see how like joke around, but it's all love and just the vulnerability and the raw and realness, rah. Okay.
You know what? I appreciate that. I think, and this is something that I have to do daily when it comes to Tanjareen, is I have to remember how we started. I think a lot of times we get in these relationships and we think we have to be a completely different person. Where when Tanjareen and I got together, she was already my best friend. And along the way, I just made her my girlfriend. And then I made her my wife. And flashes of the best friend would come back and be like, oh yeah, she is my best friend. But then it's so hard to separate that. We always tell people to be friends first, but we rarely tell people to remember that you guys are friends while you're in a relationship. Usually you tell that to people when they divorce, like, hey, remember y'all were friends before, y'all loved each other. But when it comes to how I speak in front of her or the things that I tell her, I have to remember she already knows the worst parts of me. So I don't need to create this character with her. Yeah. So we'll be around couples, and couples will be, remember we went to Fly Poet last week or a week before? And it was this girl, her cousin was thick. And I was like, yo, your cousin is thick. And she was looking at me like she saw a ghost because Tanjareen was right next to me. And she was like, well, I mean, you guys are married. I don't understand.
Yeah, she kept looking at me like he was getting in trouble for saying that.
And I'm like, what's going on? And she was like, I just, and I was like, oh, right. I forget. This is not normal for people.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
CT, how you loving Tanj like I love mine. Friends first, Isaac says. Yay.
Yeah, man.
CT and Tanj are the bestest friends out there. That's what Jordan Taylor says. Speaking of putting that on somebody, Ashley Bandersnatch says, water bottle. And then she says, Ash don't need to put nothing on nobody but Ashley. So
True.
she is saying no. And Monty says, I want to protect Tay from this now. Bander, where are you? Where is the bottle, the paper? Do something. They don't want it to happen.
I want to give credit to Tay real quick, and I want y'all to hear when I'm about to say this.
We have one more person in the green room.
I'm gonna make it
then
quick.
We're gonna end the show. Just letting everybody know. Stay tuned.
So, oftentimes when you see women in the gym or you see women do something online, or if a girl is like twerking or she got a bikini on or whatever, you know, a lot of men will say something thirsty in the comments. Oh, wish I was that towel. Ooh, wish I could do this. And they jump at it, right? Like, there are probably a million dudes that when Ashley's like, oh, we'll put it on somebody, will be in the comments, hey, put it on me. I'm trying to be da-da-da-da. Not once has Tay ever been the thirsty dude. Not once has Tay ever said anything publicly inappropriate or disrespectful or degrading to any woman, let alone Ashley. And I just think that it's always great to highlight that. Like, even when she said that then, he could have been in the comments, hey, it's here for you when you're ready. Like, he didn't even do that.
But he just said, Ashley is a sweetheart.
See? Like, that's you can't teach character and respect. And that's huge.
Guy Tripp says, so who's driving where first? Because as we know, Ashley's in North Carolina and Cobra Tay is in Maryland.
Let's move on from that. But I will say, I give credit to Tay, because if I was Tay, she was like, oh, well, I'm gonna keep it PG. I'd be like, hey, keep it DICK.
Yeah, you would have been the thirsty guy that you're.
Hey, keep it. Okay. You know, that's how I would have been.
Tay is a stone cold gentleman.
I'm not thirsty, but I would have said something funny but sexual. Don't give me that look. I am not. This is me.
Okay. Thank you so much, Ashley. Anything else?
Thank you. But I'm definitely, of course, taking one day at a time. So yeah. But I do have a water bottle. I have multiple ones, so I'm good to go.
Well,
So-
I don't know if you know how puppies are trained, but when they start to do something that their master doesn't want them to do, they spray the water bottle in their face. It makes the puppy stop acting up. So the water bottle is not for you to sip on. It's a spray bottle to be sprayed in your face, so you could be like, okay, I was in heat.
I'm tripping.
I'm trying to hump this chair. Let me stop. That's what the water bottle reference means, Ashley. Got it?
I didn't even know that. That's good to know.
Yes. Or they use a newspaper because the sound of the paper scares the dog. So the newspaper makes them like straighten up without actually having to hit them hard.
Oh, nice. So you smack your hand with the newspaper.
Or even if you hit the dog with it a little bit, it's not going to hurt.
Let's not do that.
It's not abuse. But we got to get you out of here, Ashley. Thank you so much. I'll read some more comments before when you're out of here, and we'll see you in the Discord. Peace. She's
Sweet
a doll.
girl.
She's
She
very
is.
sweet. Let's see. Friendship is a solid foundation to build a relationship on, provided, of course, that there is an attraction that goes beyond just friendship. And Ms. Coates, that is a great point. Let me read some of these comments that were coming in. So basically, just because shot at Ashley and said, you know, if you want to do something, you can come and drop that thing off on me. I'm just saying. Autumn Reed stepped in and said no, she doesn't want to do that. So then she said, Autumn Reed says, nah, bro, you're delusional. Oh, sorry. Just cuz said Autumn Reed could come and get it if Ashley doesn't.
Oh.
Autumn Reed says, Tim Daniel, his government name, nah, bro, you're delusional if you think you can sort anything I drop off. You don't even have the skills to sort my socks. That's what Autumn Reed says.
What is happening in the comments?
That's because he originally said, if you want to drop it off to me, Autumn, I'll make sure them leave are properly sorted. She said, you can't sort my socks. He says back, no, baby girl, don't forget to get your socks on the way out the door to catch the Uber. Ooh, all love though.
Well, you know, Autumn Reed is the one who be sitting in the Ubers.
She does send Ubers, and she sends her male suitors home with a snack pack.
Yeah, that's a go bag.
We love that. Eliza's on a different topic. She's saying, I especially like the puppet sketches. May I have the actor's name? I thought I seen him in something else. His voice was very descriptive. Run the world.
Yeah, his name is CP, comedian CP.
Yep, CP. And the puppet is Reggie Bo, and Reggie Bo has his own page on Instagram. All right.
And
Jessica's
YouTube and Facebook.
in
Support him and follow him that way.
All right. My mom says, great show, guys. Thank you, mommy. That's enough for Ashley. Okay, here we go. This is who I went on this person's Instagram page 2 weeks ago and said, hey, bro, are you okay? Have you been kidnapped? Please come back and check in on Marriage Go Round. We're live on Wednesdays, and we miss you. We ain't heard from you since you got a new girlfriend. And look, ladies and gentlemen, it's Slick Tafari. And he says, ST Smokeout, baby. What's up, Sir Slick? Where are you located, and how have you been?
I'm from Detroit, Michigan, and it's been a ride.
What happened, man? Give us an update.
Well, of course, I was in a relationship. It was, yeah.
Okay.
Before we get into that, man, shout out CP. I've been seeing you everywhere. I mean, CT, I've been seeing you everywhere.
Oh, thanks.
Like, I've been seeing you pop up on everything, and I'm like, damn, this dude is really out here getting it.
Yay.
Yeah, so shout out to you. Now, let's just say I'm a very spiritual person. I've always been that. You know, I've always gave off the vibe of being very spiritual, very religious, very cool, calm, and collected. I guess she wanted to see how far she could get my temper. You know, she couldn't get me. Like, you know, she couldn't take me there. She couldn't tick me off, or, you know, she couldn't make me mad. So I guess that kind of peed her off because she couldn't get to me. And she did something like outrageous.
What did she do?
Well, you know, I go off of logic in relationships.
As you should.
She went strictly off of emotions and feelings. Now, why I understand that, and I've always listened to her. I've always listened to the feelings. I've always, you know, gave the common courtesy of listening, because you have to be heard. I'm always here to listen to you. But when it's always about, okay, I feel this way, and I feel you did this, so it made me feel this way. And, okay, I apologize for how you feel. And I'm sorry, I apologize you feel that way, but let me explain why I did, or why I said that made you feel that way. It was always an excuse, or, you know, well, it still made me feel that way and you shouldn't have did it. Got kind of tired of that. So we broke it off after a while, and it was a mutual breakup. You know, it wasn't totally bad terms, even though I'm the bad guy. It is cool though. I didn't let it break me, but she did teach me a lot.
I got a response for you, man. Good. You know why good, Slick? Because how dare you? How dare you abandon us after we've given you all of these
relationship gems.
You
get a relationship and you leave us for months.
Didn't check in to say nothing when you was happy. That's
you come around when you break up.
But see, that was the whole thing. It wasn't even the relationship. Like, the relationship was done like a month ago. I was just in and out of different opportunities of work. Because, you know, I got out of landscaping because I was tired of snow and, you know, ice and all of that. So I got out of landscaping, and I, you know, went to Amazon for a minute. Then I stopped doing that. And then now I'm working on a new job at an airport.
Nice.
So, you know, it's just getting things in line so I can, you know, get things sorted out and get things stable.
I get it.
Well, we thought you were dead, and that's what Isaac says. I thought you were dead. Glad to see you, is what Isaac is saying. He did to us what Fisco did to Drew Hill. Went solo. That's funny, guy trip. He happier now, though, Jessica says. So just to catch you up, ladies and gentlemen, Slick Tafari used to come on the show since we started and give us updates on women he was dating. He told us he only liked older women because younger women played games, and he was getting older women. Then he got caught in his boxers on an older woman's couch eating cereal when her son came in with the key and didn't know that Slick Tafari was about his age, so that was an issue. They broke up. Then he got with another young lady that was a little closer to his age, and I think she was she the vegan one?
Yes.
Super spiritual, earthy one that he was all excited about.
Drugs.
She was showing him, he came on here asking us what to do because she wants to do mushrooms at the next event and take him to a party. And he was all eyes open. And then this is the girl after this is the one we're talking about now, right?
Closer to his age.
Closer to your age. She was also earthy and spiritual. You were excited about her, but apparently she didn't handle conflict well, or she wanted to see what you were like when you got upset. She was playing emotional games with you.
Hate that.
So now are you going back to the older women, or what is your plan?
I'm a chill for a minute. I got to get stable. I'm not opposed to dating, but as far as a relationship, like serious relationship right now, I'm chilling. I'm working on me.
I love that.
Working on me. Well, you know who else is working on themselves? Ashley White. I'm just
Shout
kidding.
out to Ashley. I didn't know you were going through some. To you, obstacles are made to get in our way, so we just got to get past those and move forward. So to Ashley, keep going, keep fighting. You got this.
Amen. I love the advice. It's good to see your face again.
Yeah,
There are people saying you look good. His face looks clearer. Miss Cheryl says he's happier now, though. Jessica said so. You're looking good out here. The hair is longer. It's moisturized. Nature girls are trouble. You can tell by their armpit hair. Guy Trip. I'm a nature girl, but I do shave my armpit hair. But I do know some of my nature girl friends that do not. They wait. Well, in the winter they don't. It keeps them warm. They said. I'm good on that.
You are a nature girl and you're the earthy girl, but you're not annoying. And I think that is a skill because like all of earthy girls, they be so powerful. You talk to them and it's like, I see you, brother. And that's all of that. And you be like, oh, I'm in love.
Mesmerized.
But you can't have a real conversation with them because it always goes back to the, but Tanjareen is a mixture of everything normal along with that. So it's like, you don't give me the, but everything else to where I had to be like, oh yeah, you are a natural earthy girl.
I'm earthy, but the Gemini in me can balance the worldly with the spiritual to just be more relatable to people. But I thank you for that compliment.
Yeah.
I thank you too, Slick Tafari. Slick says he's gonna chill. Sounds like he's going back to stripping at the senior center for early bird ladies' night, is what Autumn Reed says.
He's like, Mike.
Zayna Drake says, yeah, man, chill. You've been through a lot. Vagina is sweet as honey. Beat your meat, save your money. My father is who he's quoting.
That's
all right,
a great
Zayna
quote.
Drake. I like that, Zane, Miss Cheryl says.
That's a great quote.
Okay, great. Thank you for checking in with us. Miss Mia says she's a hood hippie. All right. My dad was wild, Miss Cheryl, is what Zane says. It's so good to get an update from you, sir. Your stories were always so entertaining. I need you to not focus on you because your stories, when you deal with other women, are very good material. So go meet somebody and report back to us next Wednesday, please.
Enjoy
I
yourself.
got you. I got one more question.
I'll tell you that.
I got one more question. Are y'all doing anything in July, like, Independence Day or, the 4th of July? Because that's when my birthday. I'm turning 30. So I'm trying to come to Cali, have some fun. I know y'all know where the spot's at.
The closest thing to July is, you missed it. It was perfect. You could have put it up.
Why didn't you touch it? Oh, he knows about that. No, we're just doing May, Team Takeover in May. In July, we have a big BET Awards viewing party at our house. This is the last Sunday in June. And the very next weekend is 4th of July. So we don't usually have another party that fast. But you never know what can happen this year. Maybe I'll get flued out. Or maybe if you're in town, we could tell you who's having something.
Who will be flying you out? You said maybe you get flued out.
A production company, I hope.
Oh, you're talking about like booking a job? Yeah, that'd be huge.
You think I'm talking about my side dude?
Let me tell you something. If there is a side dude that exists, Tanjareen, the hospital will be notified.
Why, baby?
Because
facts.
What are you talking about facts?
You know.
Would you harm me or him?
Tanjareen, we got to end the show. Thank y'all so much for
No,
coming.
I just want to know what you mean by the hospital will be notified.
Always an honor.
Who's
and
in the
pleasure
wrong here?
Talking to everybody.
You have a girlfriend.
I do not have a girlfriend.
You have a whole girlfriend.
Nope, it's just you.
Okay, whatever.
And
Thank you for coming on the show, Slick
I love
Tafari.
y'all.
See you next week. We love you
Love
back.
you back, man.
Oh, it's just me. Yeah,
Just
whatever.
me?
Whatever.
Okay.
Jerry, Miss Cheryl said. Argument counter 3, Bandersnatch
You
said.
add numbers. I'll give you the one. The look earlier was the possible with the water.
In the show, CT ended. Isaac says that is
Yeah,
hilarious. Working on yourself, Amos Coates says your relationships are a reflection of the level you have reached in self-development.
Ooh, that's big.
Very wise. Very wise. Sounds like Dad needs a podcast. Bandersnatch says to Zane the Great. Didn't check on your toes, Cheryl. How they doing? Okay, Miss. You have a little fetish over there. All right, we're gonna get out of here. I got a show. I think it's on Saturday. I'll post a flyer on my Instagram, but it's in the Valley. It's a women's empowerment because this is Women's History Month. So I'm hosting this whole event.
Oh, nice. That's tonight?
I think it's Saturday, Friday or Saturday. They haven't sent me the flyer, but I booked it a while ago, so I'll let you guys know.
Man, and just because I'm not even going to judge you on having your fetish, brother, because nowadays that's all you see in these pictures and videos is girls putting their toes on display. It's like, Jesus, this ain't like the 90s and the early 2000s when I grew up, where you had to literally meet a chick in some boots and catch her in the summer and be like, oh, now they wearing them all year round, just their toes out. And you'd be like, ugh, but you know, they all around. So it's like, it's impossible for you not to develop whatever. Anyway.
You like my toes?
Your toes are gorgeous.
Thank you.
But I'm talking about in general. I don't want to see your toes all the time either. There's chicks. Why do hoes hate socks?
Do you have to call them hoes, baby?
I'm talking about the actual hoes. Not all women. I'm talking about the actual hoes. Actual hoes hate socks. Women, on the other hand, they got a mixture. They got their boots. They got some socks. Hoes just be wearing slides. And, yeah.
Autumn Reed says, is your argument counter 3 or more? Call Larry Strickland Jr., divorce attorney and oil change. Free oil filter every 3 divorces.
That's a good deal.
That's ridiculous.
Leroy Strickland Jr.
I truly look forward to the show, Isaac Woodrow says. Excellent job as always. Later, fam. Team CT all day. He's letting you know. What's up, Latasha? All right, thanks for watching, you guys. We'll see you next time. Talking about exposed toes like there's like they itties is wild.
That's true.
It'll work for you. Okay, I love you, babe. Thanks for doing the show with me.
Always a pleasure.
It's raining out here today, guys. It's a nice romantic day for us to chill. Yay. Push the button.
Oh, okay.
I was just talking while it goes off.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.